Well, welcome back to another game of Play Action Football. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game. We're going to pick up in the second quarter with this game between the 2023 Lions and the 2023 Packers. Right now it is 13-7 as we begin the second quarter. The Lions have the ball at the Green Bay 34, and we'll get right into this one. Running the pass-heavy offense for both teams at this point. Both teams started on fire, have cooled off just a little bit, but both good offenses running up and down the, the floor, running up and down the field. On 1st and 10, this is going to be a screen pass against a base defense. There is a +2 advantage on every play for the Lions, +1 for Green Bay. And this is going to be our player die. So screen pass is going to go to Laporta. A screen to a base. What is Green Bay? Green Bay runs a 3-4. So that's a -1. So that makes Detroit a +1 overall. So 9 + 1 is 10. 10 on a screen pass is going to be D6 for the result. And that's good for 4 yards. So that's a pass to Laporta for 4 yards. So good completion to get things started for Jared Goff in the offense. Takes it down to the 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Second down play, this will be a medium pass as Goff drops back. Green Bay sends the blitz. That'll be a -1, so it makes them a +1 again. The pass is headed for Amon-Ra St. Brown. 9 on a medium pass is going to be a quarterback hurry. So let's check our quarterback hurry chart. And it's a 1, and that's going to be an incompletion. So the blitz forces the incomplete pass to St. Brown. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for Detroit. Deep ball here against a base defense, and that will be a 0, so they remain +2. And that deep ball is going to go to Jahmyr Gibbs as they get him free down the sideline. 8 + 2 is 10. 10 on a deep ball is incomplete as they can't connect with Gibbs. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 6. So we're going to bring out the field goal unit. They are at the 30. That's a 47-yard field goal. They're 1 to 99 from that distance. So only 100 is a miss. It's a good thing because 97 is the roll, but they hit from 47 yards. So Detroit extends their lead to 16-7 with a 3-pointer in the third quarter. They'll be kicking off from the 35. The kickoff is a 1. That's going to be 65 yards, takes it down to the goal line. And let's check out the return. Return is a 5, and that's a 22-yard return, so it's out to the 22. And that is where Green Bay will take over 1st and 10. So Green Bay down by 9, and they take over 1st and 10 at their own 22. For Green Bay, it's going to be an inside run. It's a deep ball against a base defense. Deep against a 4-3 is a +2. So that makes them a +3 overall, which is always helpful on a deep ball. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 on a deep pass is 21 yards on the completion. And that is going to go to Reed for 21 yards, who's had a great game so far. So Jordan Love connects with Reed, and that takes us down to 13 minutes left. 10-21, and they will have 1st and 10 at the 43. Moving the ball hasn't been a big deal, really, for Green Bay. It's just putting it into the end zone without turning it over. That's been the big problem for them. This is an outside run against a base. That's a 0, so they retain their +1 advantage. They got a 16 becomes a 17 on an outside run. D6 plus 7, and the run is to Jones. So 7 plus 6 is 13. That's a good run for Aaron Jones as he picks up big chunk yardage to the outside. 10, 11, 12, 13 out to the 44-yard line of Detroit. 1st and 10, another outside run to the base defense, and that's another +1 overall. 6 plus 1 is 7, only 1 yard that time. That's going to be to A.J. Dillon for a 1-yard pickup. So it takes it down to the 43. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Detroit 43, or 2nd and 9. 2nd down play, this will be a short pass, inside run against a base blitz. Inside against the blitz is a -2. That makes them a -1. That's the hardest place for them to get yardage. That makes them a -1, so 11 minus 1 is 10. D6 plus 1, still pretty good opportunity here. So that's good for 4 yards. So against the blitz, they're able to pick up 4. That's A.J. Dillon. And the ball will be spotted at the 39. It'll be 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5. This is going to be a draw play against a nickel blitz. Draw against a nickel blitz is a 0. So they retain their +1 advantage. 14 becomes a 15. 15 on a draw play is D6 plus 8. This is going to be A.J. Dillon on the draw. So D6 plus 8. That'll be a 1st down for sure. And that's going to go for 14 yards as Dillon eats up some ground on the draw play. They had him caught in a passing defense and a blitz on top of that. So perfect play call. 10, 14, and that will be spotted at the 25-yard line. Green Bay driving, 1st and 10. This is a short pass as Jordan Love drops back 3 steps, and he will face the base defense. That's a -1, so there it is. They're even up on this one. 14 on a short pass, D6 plus 4. So that's good for 7 yards, and the pass is caught by Wicks for 7 yards. Not enough for a 1st down, but it does get it down to the 18. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3. Second down play. This is a medium pass against the blitz. That's a 0, so they retain their +1 advantage. They've got a 14 plus 1 is 15 on a medium pass. D10 plus 7. This also going to Wicks. So 11 on the catch. That'll be a 1st down catch. Jordan Love to Wicks. And that will 10, 11 take it down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 7. So good drive here. Opening drive of the 2nd quarter for for Green Bay. 1st down and 10. This is a short pass against the base defense. That's a -1. And so that makes them even. So 10 on a short pass is good for 4 yards. That'll take it down to the 3. That pass goes to Dobbs. Dobbs, a couple of catches. In fact, he had a touchdown catch. Not sure if I moved that, so I'll move it anyway. Dobbs with a touchdown catch earlier. That was the one touchdown for Green Bay. It's second down and goal from the 3. Let's see what they do here. This will be a screen against a base defense. That's a +1, makes them a +2. 12 becomes 14. 14 on the screen pass is D6 +3. So they're going to score here as they get 7 on the play. And that's going to be Dobbs with the quick screen. And that will be 3 yards and a touchdown. So second touchdown of the day for Dobbs. Doesn't have a lot of, only 3 catches now. And 2 of those have gone for a touchdown. So very efficient day for Dobbs. Okay, so the extra point is 1 to 87. It's a 10, and that's going to be good up and in. So the score is 16-14. Green Bay is kicking off, and we got a good one here. 16-14. We've got 9 minutes left in the half. Try to at least get through the half here. I don't have a ton of time this morning, but enough. So this is going to be 60 yards plus 1. So 61 yards, so 61 on the kickoff. And then the return is a 1, not a great return. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 4 is out to the 17. So not a great starting field position for them. 13 on the return. Okay. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Detroit. Got the really long field starting from their own 17. And they've got 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in the half. We've got a short pass against a base defense. That makes it, that's a -1, so they become just a +1. 12 plus 1 is 13. D10 plus 2. That's good for 10 yards, and that's going to be 10 yards to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to challenge the play. So Green Bay is going to use a challenge. I'm doing this mostly just because I want you to see that. So Green Bay is going to do the challenge. A 1, 2, 9, or 10. They're challenging the spot of the ball. So when you land right on the yards to go for a first down, you can challenge the spot of the ball. And if it's overturned, it becomes you get 1 yard less. So in this case, it'll be a 9-yard gain. If it's upheld, then it stays a 10-yard gain. It's a 2, and the call is overturned. So they're going to spot the ball at the 26 instead of the 27. That's going to bring up second down. Don't know if that's going to be a big thing or not, but they use one of their challenges. They don't lose a timeout, but they do lose a challenge. It's kind of a meaningless challenge, but I wanted to show how that mechanic works, just so everyone knows. There's a few different things in the game guide that are outlined for what you can challenge. So things like challenge a catch, challenge a spot of the ball, that type of thing. All right, what do we got? Second down and 1. So this is an inside run to a blitz. Inside run to a blitz is a +1. No, it's a 0. So they'll retain their +2 advantage. So 12 plus 2 is 14. D6 plus D6 is good for 4 yards. That'll be Jahmyr Gibbs. I think I was calling him Jamal Gibbs in the first one. Every time I heard it, I cringed. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He goes for 4 yards and a first down. So, a little cringy on my part. Apologize to Mr. Gibbs and to all the Lions fans out there. I don't like you, but I don't want to disrespect you as a Vikings fan. So, medium pass against a base defense. And this is a -2, so that makes everything even. 14 on a medium pass is going to go for 11 yards. And that pass is caught by Raymond. His first catch of the game. And that's good for a first down. So 10, 11. Ball will be spotted at the Detroit 41 as they are continuing to move the ball down the field with relative ease. This is going to be a deep pass against a base blitz. So deep against the blitz is a -1. That makes them a +1. That ball is headed for Reynolds. 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 on a deep pass is incomplete. So the pass to Reynolds, as they've already hit him for 1 deep pass, is going to be incomplete. That brings up second down. Second down and 10. This is a medium pass against the blitz again. So there'll be a +1 overall. So 12 plus 1 is 13 on a medium pass. D10 plus 6. This is to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll be good for 9 yards. Not quite a first down, but a good pickup. And they'll spot the ball at the 50. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 from midfield. Deep pass here. So taking a shot against the nickel blitz. Deep against the nickel blitz is a -1. So that makes them +1 overall. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 on the deep pass is a quarterback hurry. So we'll see what happens on the play. It's a 5. 5 is an incompletion. So the blitz causes Goff to speed up a little bit, and that's an incompletion. That ball is for Jahmyr Gibbs. Going down the sideline. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 1 from midfield. I think you got to go for this. I'm just going to call the inside run here. So I'll take that out of it. This will be an inside run on 4th and 1. And the run goes to a base defense. So that's going to be a +1. They become +3 overall. So 17 plus 3 is 20. A great roll. This will be Jahmyr Gibbs up the middle. And that's D10 plus 7. So let's figure that first. We have a chance for a breakaway here. D10 plus 7 is going to be 14 yards on the carry. And let's see if there's a breakaway. When you land on a 20, you get a chance to roll for a breakaway. And you look at your breakaway chart here to see. It's a 5, and that's good for 20 more yards. So what was it, 14? 14 plus 20 is 34 yards on the carry for Jahmyr Gibbs. So the young legs take it up the gut, and they bust it. 10, 20, 30, plus 4 puts them down to the 16-yard line. As they are knocking on the door again. Let's see if the Green Bay defense can hold. It'll be 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. This is a screen pass to a nickel defense. And that's going to be nothing, so they have their +2 advantage. 16 becomes 18 on a screen. That's going to be D10 plus 3. So that's 12 yards on the gain, and the screen pass goes to Laporta again on a tight end screen. So I said it's 12 yards, right? 12 yards. So 12 yards, that'll be a first down. We are about 5 minutes left in the half. And it'll be first and goal from the 4. First and goal. This is an inside run to goal line defense. That'll be a -2, so that makes them just even Steven. This is David Montgomery up the middle on an inside run. 12 on an inside run is 5 yards, and that's going to be powered up the middle by Montgomery for a touchdown. So 4-yard TD run for David Montgomery, who just got paid, I saw. Just got a contract extension with Detroit, and he was running like a madman against the Cowboys. Gosh, it was a dismantling against the Cowboys. Anyway, sorry, Cowboy fans. I'm from Texas, and I rooted against them my whole life, and it's just, man, they got torn apart. Extra point is good. So we missed one, and we made 2. Extra point is good, and that's going to take Detroit to 23-14. And with we got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the half. So 14, yeah, 23. 23-14, and we got a kickoff here. This will be Detroit kicking off. It's an 8. An 8 is 60 yards plus 6. So 64 yards. Takes it down to the 1-yard line. And then the return. Oh, the return is a 10. That's 40. Let's see if there's a breakaway. There is a breakaway. 30 yards. So that's going to be a 70-yard return as bam, bam, bam. They get right back in the game. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 yards. And they get pushed out at the Detroit 29-yard line. Big time return by Green Bay. So they have it first and 10 from inside the Detroit 30. There's about 4.5 minutes left in the half. And let's see what Green Bay's got on offense. This is a screen against a blitz. Screen against a blitz is a +2. And combined with their +1 already, that's a +3. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 on the screen is good for 6 yards. That'll be to Reed. Reed having a game as he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 catches here in the first half. What did I say, 6 yards? So out to the 25. Brings up second down and 4. Second down play. This will be an outside run against a blitz. So that's a -1. That makes them even. 13 on an outside run. We got a chance for a penalty here. Let's resolve the play. It's Taylor to the outside. We got an 11-yard run. Chance for a penalty. The penalty is an offensive pre-snap penalty. Oh man! So that's not going to negate the run, and it's a 2. It's a false start on the offense. So we're going to take them back 5. Sorry, that should have been how many yards was it? It was 6 yards, right? So that's going to, that's going to take them back 5. No time off the clock since it's a pre-snap penalty. It'll now be second down and 9. So penalty for 5 yards. And that brings up second down. It is a medium pass against a base defense, and that's going to be a +1. So they become +2, 14 and 16 on a medium pass. D10 +9, the pass is going to go to Wicks again. D10 +9 is good for 12 yards, and that'll be a first down pickup to Wicks. His fourth catch. Three and a half minutes left in the first half. 10, 11, 12. Takes it down to the 16. And it'll be 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The scoring zone, as they call it. This is a short pass against a base blitz. And that will be a 0. So they keep their +1 advantage. 17 on a short pass is good for 9 yards. And that'll not be quite a first down yet. That's to Reed for 9 yards. Takes us to the 3-minute mark. It'll be 2nd down and 1 from the 7. We'll flip over to our goal line chart. It is 2nd down and 1 from inside the 10. We got an outside run to a base defense. That's a -1, so that makes them even Steven. And a 5 on an outside run is a tackle for loss for 2 yards. That is a run to A.J. Dillon. Dillon for -2. They haven't had a lot of success running the ball, which is what I would expect against a 4-3 defense. But that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. The tackle for loss goes to Hutchinson, who gets into the backfield and disrupts things. No sacks for him yet. We'll see what happens the rest of the game. He had 50% of the sacks on the team. 3rd down and 3 from the Detroit 9. 3rd down and 3. Let's see. We got a medium pass against a base defense. That's a +1. And combined with their already +1, that's a +2. 7 + 2 is 9 on a medium pass. Is a quarterback hurry. It's a 3, and that's going to be an incompletion. So Jared Love hurried on the throw, and the pass was intended for Wicks. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3. I think they just got to try to take the points here. So from the 9, that's going to be 26 yards. They are 1 to 67. This is a bit of a odd range for them, but it's up and in. So from 26 yards, that field goal is good. And both teams have scored 10 points here in the half, and that makes it 24-17. Detroit still on top. Detroit still has 2 minutes left. That gets us down to the 2-minute warning. We'll see here. 7 is going to be a touchback. So Detroit will start at their own 25. All right, 1st and 10 for Jared Goff. They have all 3 timeouts. And let's see what they can do. Right now, every play is going to be sort of hurry-up mode until I decide otherwise. So hurry-up offense for Jared Goff as they go hunting for more points. This is a medium pass against a base blitz. Medium against a base blitz is a -1, so that makes them just a +1. 14 becomes 15 on a medium pass. D10 +7. So 10 yards, and that pass is for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Brings up first down and 10 from the 35. Another first down play, medium against a base defense. That's going to be a -2. So that's really the best opportunity for the Green Bay defense, because that makes Detroit a 0, which is a big time play when there's a small roll. So 3 on a medium pass is going to be a sack for -D10, and that sack is going to go to Clark. Who's Clark? Clark, the defensive end. The sack is for -5 yards. So we'll note that. First sack of the day for the Green Bay defense. And that's going to take down to 1 minute and 30 seconds. That'll bring up second down and 15 as the ball goes back to the 30. So second and long, they got to regroup quickly. Second and long, this is going to be a deep pass against the nickel defense. This is going to be tough sledding as well. That's a -2, so it makes them a 0. They need a high roll to do anything. They have a 9 on a deep pass, and that's going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up third down. That pass was intended for Reynolds. And this drive, not looking too bueno for them. Third down and 15. They're going to stick with a screen pass against a nickel defense. That's a 0, so they retain their +2 advantage. 12 + 2 is 14. 14 on a screen is D6 + 3. And that's a pretty good gain for 9 yards, but it's going to leave them short. That was to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So that's not going to be enough for the first down. Takes us to 1:15, and that'll be, actually, they'll just kind of let the clock run. So 1:30, and that'll be fourth down. They're going to have a punt as they take it out to the 39. Fourth down and 6, and we have a punt from Detroit. First punt of the game for them. Those penalties can be a killer. So not a great punt, 30 yards. 10, 20, 30. Takes it to the 31. And for the return, 8 is 18 yards on the return. So 10, 20, 19, 18. So with 45 seconds left, Green Bay has a pretty good shot here. Pretty good shot. So we'll see if they can come up with it. They need, they've got all their timeouts. So let's see if they can, let's see what they can come up with here. They'll take a deep shot on first down. This is going to be a base blitz, and the blitz is coming. Jordan Love drops back. He is being pressured. Deep against the base blitz is a +1, so they become a +2. 4 + 2 is 6. 6 on a deep pass is going to be a quarterback hurry, so the pressure is getting to him. And let's see what happens on the play. It's an 8. An 8 is a quarterback scramble. And then we have a 2, so he scrambles and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be a rushing play to Jordan Love for no yards. And that's going to take, they're going to take one more shot at it. Second down and 10. In fact, they're going to call a timeout there. Let's do that. Let's call a timeout. And let's see if we can squeeze out any more plays for them. There. Second down play. This is another deep ball against a base defense. So that's going to be a +2. They're already +1. Not a great defensive call. 16 + 2 is 18 on a deep pass, is good for 27 yards. So 10, 20, and then 7. Gets them down into field goal range. They run up to the line to run another play. 27 yards. I don't know who that was to. 4. 27 yards to Reed. Reed having a huge half. Lots of chunk plays to him. And it'll be 1st and 10 with 30 seconds left. This is another medium pass against a blitz. So medium against a blitz is a 0. They're a +1 advantage. 3 becomes 4. 4 on a medium pass is a pick. Man, Jordan Love having a tough time of it. Second INT of the game for Jordan Love. On a medium pass, it's going to be the line of scrimmage +9. So that's where Green Bay is going to take over, or Detroit. So the line of scrimmage +9 is down to the 15. And we'll just call that the end of the half. How about that? So interception for Jordan Love. And that interception, we'll say it was Branch, who actually had quite a game against the Cowboys. Branch with the pick. And that's 2 interceptions in the first half for Jordan Love. 2 touchdowns for him, but also 2 picks. And we're going to go into halftime with a score of 23-17. 23-17 is our halftime score. And so hopefully you've enjoyed that. And we will come back with more of the game at a different time. But you can pick up this season at clarkandaddisongaming.com. And if you have any comments or questions about the game, leave them in the comments section. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed, just click on subscribe. If you like this video, click on the thumbs up button. All right. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.